Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And today we are going to be talking about a few things happening around Ripple, right? So first and foremost, there is a policy summit between Ripple and Metaco, actually, that is going to be happening in Hong Kong on October 26th. Hong Kong has become a massive area of opportunity, obviously, around Ripple, which we've been talking about for a while, because listen, tokenization, CBDC plans, things like that, it's all been centered around Hong Kong with Ripple. But we do see, join us as we bring together key industry stakeholders for an active dialogue examining Hong Kong's virtual assets industry. Very interesting. Now, if we go over here to the actual meeting, we can read a few things. The Ripple x Metaco Hong Kong Policy Summit is organized with the aim of promoting active dialogue between policymakers, regulators, and market participants in Hong Kong's virtual assets industry. Collectively, Ripple and Metaco are strong advocates of public-private collaboration to drive responsible innovation for the long-term growth of the entire virtual asset ecosystem. Again, all of these areas want to become major crypto hubs. This is one of them, right? Hong Kong has become a major leader around this. And it's very exciting to see Ripple and Metaco actually here, because it does kind of confirm our thought process on this, because Metaco, obviously, as you guys do know, was acquired by Ripple for crypto custody services. But it seems as though they are working with some very, very high up on the food chain individuals here. A few of the speakers here, and by the way, more are going to be announced, come from very substantial backgrounds. For an example, this is the director and head of policy research at the Financial Services Development Council. We also have a few other companies here. Hex Trust, as you guys are probably all aware of. There's a few other ones as well. Brooks Entwistle is going to be there. The executive director and head of regulatory affairs is going to be there at OSL. And some other great names as well. Now, beyond that, the agenda is what I'm really kind of looking at. So this is where we kind of start to see a few things. So one, we see the evolution of blockchain and virtual asset ecosystem in Hong Kong. We see regulating virtual assets in Hong Kong the way forward. We also see virtual asset regulation finding a global consensus. We also see tackling the custody challenges for virtual assets. This is where we start to kind of see Metaco come into place. And what's funny about this is, this is institutional grade and enterprise grade custody services. This is crucial to note because Metaco is Ripple. And now we are starting to see virtual assets being talked about. We're starting to see CBDCs being discussed. There is a lot here. This is definitely interesting. Now, outside of this, we also know that Metaco recently just won the Best Technology Solution Provider for Digital Assets Award at the Digital Assets Award 2023 ceremony by Banker Digital. Very interesting. And we do see down here that this is a testament to our unwavering commitment to developing institutional digital asset technology. We express our gratitude to our clients and partners for their trust as we collaboratively lay the foundation that will transform capital markets for decades to come. The digital banker commented, Metaco Harmonize has truly emerged as the institutional standard, the standard for mission-critical digital asset custody and tokenization infrastructure. This is huge. The digital banker comment as well. Commendably, the platform enables institutions to execute ambitious digital asset use cases, and its custody solution complements parent company Ripple's strengths in payments, liquidity, and tokenization technology. The all-in-one damn package. This is so big to mention. It's all a perfect platform. It's seriously a one-stop shop, tapping into Ripple with Metaco. Big deal. And also, Ripple also was just recently recognized in CB Insight's annual list of top 100 most promising private global fintech companies. Hard to put into words how proud I am of all Ripple has achieved in 2023, a testament to the strength and maturity of our business and powerhouse team. And yeah, this has been a list that we've been talking about forever. I mean, going all the way back to 2020, 2019, and even previously, like this has been a list that we've really kind of centered out on for a while. And we do see from Ripple, we're pleased to share that Ripple is on this year's Fintech 100 list for our work in modernizing cross-border payments. It's an honor to share this recognition alongside other innovators incorporating tech into the world of finance. And yeah, this is a great list. Listen, if you actually look at the list, you guys have under cross-border payments, Neum, Ripple, TazaPay, TerraPay, and Thunes. And what's funny about this is like Neum, Ripple, and Thunes, 3 out of the actual 5 on this list, are all integrated or centered out around Ripple. This is big. Again, we already know that cross-border payments are becoming a massive name in the game. Cross-border payments is a huge area. I mean, it's ripe for disruption. It's a $156 trillion market right now, projected to be $250 trillion within the next 4 years. This is something to note. And I think that a lot of these major leaders around cross-border payments are going to really kind of be spotlighted. And I think that they already are, and Ripple is one of them. And that's a big deal. Beyond this, though, Ripple also was, and I talked about this as well, they were given this award. Now, what's funny about this is that this is pay awards in association with MasterCard. We're going to be talking about that here in a second. But we do see Ripple, you're the leader in digital currencies and assets in financial services. Congratulations on your win at the Pay 360 Awards. Let's also recognize the entire industry for embracing digital finance. Very interesting here. And you can see some of the other finalists, but Ripple was the winner. Ripple has become a massive powerhouse, an institutional powerhouse, if you will. But this is in association with MasterCard. Let's talk about this, right? Go back to August 17th. Ripple and Consensus participate in MasterCard program to promote CBDC innovation. As 93% of central banks are already investigating CBDCs, Ripple and some companies are coming together in this program. Now, again, outside of this program, we already know that Ripple has been killing the CBDC game. When they've been expanding, they've been targeting, they've been in discussion with over 20 plus central banks. They've been working with central banks for over a decade now. I mean, at the end of the day, we know that Ripple has become an absolute titan in the space. Beyond this, though, right, we see a few quotes within this. One was MasterCard did not share specific plans for the group, but it mentioned many current buzzwords in the CBDC sphere. Security, privacy, interoperability, private sector driving innovation and efficiencies. For example, MasterCard head of digital assets and blockchain said, as we look ahead towards a digitally driven future, it will be essential that the value held as a CBDC is as easy to use as other forms of money. And this is where we kind of start to see like what's actually going on here, right? Like we're going to start to see the digital world erupt through a lot of these major programs. And what's funny about this is that, you know, it will include Ripple, which recently introduced a dedicated CBDC platform, software company Consensus, which has worked on several CBDC projects, and tokenized assets solution provider Fluency, which is involved in 23 CBDC projects. All of this converging to have truly this like one massive platform of central banks, right? Like central bank digital currencies, when we look at them, we know that this is a direct gateway to the central bank itself. And there's over 23 plus already tied to this. That's a big deal. And we already know that a lot of plans are already in place around CBDCs, specifically with a lot of these major names. And by the way, here we have MasterCard announces today the set of partners. And here are all those major partners. And what's funny about this is like Ripple has already beat out all of these major other partners and became like a dominant force as a winner of the best use of digital currencies and assets in the financial services. And the technology behind Ripple is you can't meet that in the traditional world. It's truly something like remarkable. Now, beyond this, the reason why I'm bringing up this MasterCard program is because here we have from an individual from the community, Akbar Shakur. We do see my boy works for a bank. He's at a conference right now. I won't mention details, but look at the pic he sent me. And here you guys have MasterCard committed to making CBDCs as easy to use as money, which we just recently seen over here. We do see domestic CBDCs. Learning by doing is critical to digital dollar development, Visa executive says. And here we have under the MasterCard thing over here in terms of committed to making CBDCs as easy to use as money. Existing relationships with the central banks, MasterCard and Visa, MasterCard partners, Ripple, Consensus, Fluency, and Fireblocks, Visa partners, Microsoft, AgroToken, and also a few other ones. And they also mentioned the use cases. Listen, the world of banking is changing. The entire world of finance is changing. It's accelerating. If you are not focused on this, you are missing the major target here. And beyond this, right, we also do see over here from Flip the Chain why MasterCard is the right partner working with Ripple. MasterCard holds several patents on blockchain. Out of various patents, the patents on smart contract and offline transactions are quite important. MasterCard will use the bridging capability of XRP and leverage the knowledge of smart contracts and offline payment in the new payment ecosystem. And here you guys have the patent source, and here you guys have the overall patent itself. So method and system of storing smart contract events, MasterCard International Incorporated, December of 2021. Then also over here, method and system of providing for offline transactions in digital currencies, again, December of 2021. And then over here, we have the inaugural set of partners include CBDC platform Ripple, blockchain, and Web3 software company Consensus. Down here, Ripple's launch of an inaugural government-issued national stablecoin in collaboration with the Republic of Palau, in addition to the work of 4 CBDC pilots. And also, is safe the new sexy CBDCs, trust, and the evolution of money? Again, all of this is crucial to mention because they already have the patents in place, they already have the plans in place, and they're already handpicking the companies that they are going to work with. And Ripple is one of them. Beyond this, though, we also have a few things here. Shout out to Chad Steingraber, but we do see Finastra, Beyond Borders, must pivot before it's too late. Fusion Messaging and RippleNet. And here you guys have Beyond Borders, reaching new markets, improving payments visibility, and lowering costs. They talk about how today's financial world is obviously extremely inefficient. There's a lot of things that are plaguing it. There's a lot of problems here as well. Now, within this, we do see financial institutions standing on thin ice must pivot before it's too late. Swift GPI, MasterCard Cross-Border Services, Visa Direct, Ripple, and Thunes. Interesting. And here are the cross-border payment challenges. Remember how I said Thunes? Yeah, let's go back to that list. Here you guys have Thunes. Here you guys have Ripple. Now, going back to this post, under this, we have slides 2 and 3. Among the many issues highlighted by financial institutions, the highest ranked extremely challenging or very challenging issues were, and they do mention all of them, adapt or risk falling behind. Factors fueling the demand for cross-border payments, 56% of financial institutions consider lowering costs and enabling profitability as paramount. And they also do mention a few of the other critical areas. There's a lot here, including even generating additional revenue, which again, Ripple Services could actually do. What's crazy about this is with MasterCard on here, do you guys remember MasterCard? I forgot an individual from MasterCard. I think that it might have been the CEO. I don't know, but he said Swift in 5 years will cease to exist unless they tap into blockchain and DLT. That's exactly what we are seeing right now around this space. We are starting to see the big banks and institutions and all of the major payment giants of the world converging to tap into this technology. Like we are on a significant time, right? Like the time clock is ticking. We are about to see the major events actually happening. Like everything is falling into place perfectly. I cannot be more clear on this. And the reason why I say this is because like we're not looking at price here. No, we're talking about like actual integration and actually tapping into the networks and the technology. That's what we are waiting for. And I do think that we're getting closer and closer every single damn day. And by the way, here you guys have Thunes. So Chad is actually quoting his tweet regarding Finastra. And here we have Thunes, Singapore. Enables any of the nearly 30 million bank account owners in Morocco. Oh yeah, that's right. The Moroccan CBDC project that Ripple's also working on. Interesting. To receive inbound payments directly to their accounts, Thunes will have the ability to send seamless, cost-effective, and real-time payments to bank accounts in Morocco. Here you guys have Thunes partners with the major bank. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this bank. Expands bank payout services across Morocco. They do mention this on July 2022. Over here, we see a few direct quotes around this, and specifically Brooks Entwistle from Ripple. We are thrilled to announce this extension to our existing partnership with Thunes, and together we look forward to providing faster, cost-effective, and more transparent cross-border payments experiences for customers in Morocco and the greater MENA region. And again, here we have the head of cash management and payments at the specific bank. Thanks to Thunes, membership in RippleNet Work, the major bank and its international financial partners are now able to exchange transfers in a transparent, secure, and instantaneous way. This is what we are looking at. The domino effects. The domino effects are so damn huge here because it's It's directly tapping into millions and millions of bank accounts, and this is going to instantly create major demand. This is what I look forward to. And also beyond this, shout out to XRP Drops. Here's a 53-second long clip. This is Finastra and Thunes. Thunes, Finastra, Ripple. We are pretty by far the biggest cross-border payments infrastructure out there in the market. The goal of this partnership is to connect every corner of the world. Check this out.
Sure, I think even though we've been doing this for many years, and we think we are probably by far the biggest cross-border payments infrastructure out there in the market, but we're conscious that there's still a lot of work to be done to truly connect the world globally and able to facilitate all payment flows of different size, nature, and shape. And so I think in the immediate to medium term, it's really about doubling down to make sure that we have a robust infrastructure that connect to every corner of the world, to every individuals and to every businesses. So for anyone who want to do business or transact globally, there's a solution for everyone.
Wonderful. Well, watch this space, it's safe to say, and really interesting to hear more about your partnership together, and looking forward to reflecting on those insights further down the line. But for now, we'll leave it there. Tim, Dawe, thank you so much.
And again, like, this is the domino effects. This is what I talk about, especially when we talk about Trianglo, when we talk about any major partnership of Ripples, right? Like when we're talking about tapping into on-demand liquidity, cross-border payments, instant payments, opening the door of opportunity around payments and financial technology. Like, this is what I look forward to. This is what I'm actually focused on. This is so damn big in so many ways. I know that it sounds like clickbait. I know that I probably sound like a used car salesman at this point, but as we actually look at these things, like, this isn't nonsense. Like, this is no nonsense. This is straight up facts. Like, things are blossoming so damn quick in the financial world. We're just waiting for things to catch up, right? Like, we're playing catch up in terms of, price and interest and things to actually go fully live. When it does, again, the wait will be worth it. We won't be worrying about price anymore. That's what I always say. Like, we won't be worrying about price at all when things actually fully go live. And that's what I actually look forward to. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.